Hi guys, Jimmy here. Welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's doing well, staying safe, had a great weekend and looking forward to the week ahead. So it's Monday. I haven't got a new release, but I have got what I think is one of my best bargains ever on eBay. Have a listen guys and tell me what you think. So I've been after this film for a good number of years. When the Steelbook first came out, it was I think about $24.99, something like that, maybe $29.99. But it has become a holy grail of steelbooks. Now, even in Computer Exchange, I think it's the best part of £80 to £90. On eBay, if you're lucky to find one in any sort of condition, it's a minimum of almost 80 to 90, if not 100. If you find one in like new condition, you are looking at well over £100. So I couldn't find a steelbook. Well, I could find a steelbook, but I wasn't going to pay anywhere near that sort of money for this movie. So I kept looking and looking and looking, and then the other night I saw 3 editions of this film, all the same edition. Had a little think about it, went back the next night and one of the listings had disappeared. The next listing was buy it now, and as I've said before in vlogs before, buy it now prices, you could put whatever price you want on something, and it doesn't mean that it's necessarily worth that amount. However, I spent a lot of time trying to find it in other places and I just could not find this edition at all. And there were 2 listings. One was a buy it now price and one had 4 days to run on the auction. So I thought to myself, do you know what? Let me put a bid in and see what happens. And I watched it for 4 days like a hawk. And what happened? So here is the buy it now price, the listing, and it's still on eBay. As I said, the other listing, the 3rd listing disappeared, and then it was the auction one came in. And I'm going to tell you a bit more about the film before I reveal what price I paid towards the end of the vlog. And the film I was after is this absolute classic. Gets a bit overshadowed in my opinion by The Godfather, but it is an epic gangster film made in the 80s, directed by Sergio Leone, scored by Ennio Morricone. It's got James Woods, it's got Robert De Niro, as well as a great cast in there, and it is Once Upon a Time in America. And I got this Regency edition. I'm going to do a proper unboxing as I do on my red background in a minute. It's not brand new. It's in, I would say in very good to very good condition, because with these Regency editions sometimes you do get, it is easy to get dents around there, but it has everything inside here. When I opened it up, everything's okay. The only issue that I see with it is that one of some of the teeth, the grippers, whatever you want to call them, are not there, but it's absolutely fine. It's got everything I need in here. It's got the booklet on the film, it's got the film cell, and it's got some stills that are still sealed on here. So I'm going to do an unboxing of this. Once I've done the unboxing, I'll come back and tell you the price that I paid for this. And I do think this was an absolute bargain, considering I've been scouring various sites, even other countries' websites like Germany, Italy, France, even Spain, where you sometimes get editions that we can't get here. And I'm not seeing it anywhere. I'm only seeing the listings on eBay. So let's take a look at this unboxing and then we'll come back and I'll tell you the price I actually paid for it. Okay guys, so here's a closer look at the Regency edition by Warner Brothers of Once Upon a Time in America. So here you have the classic art cover and the poster work for it, and there you've got Robert De Niro. As I was saying, the condition of the outer box is actually pretty good considering how old this is. You always get these sort of things down here. As I said, there's the classic artwork there. You've got Once Upon a Time in America. So it's the DVD version. And the other thing I forgot to say earlier is if you've got the standard Amaray Blu-ray case, so the classic collection, and it's the extended cut, the Blu-ray goes for about £80 as well. So it shows you how sought after some editions are of this film. Now on the inside here, we've got 3 discs. So we've got a little bonus disc there. So that's the CD-ROM. Then you've got the film, and then you've got the bonus features on here. And as I was saying earlier, it's just this part here. But again, on the discs, you've got, these are Region 2, so you've got the artwork as well. And do you know what? I've got to find an external CD-ROM. I don't play CD-ROMs anymore, so I'm going to have to try and figure out how to use that one. But that was what the outer box and the discs look like. So just pop this over here, and then on the inside here, we have the internal extras that you get with it. It's still got the flyer that comes with it for the poster. So I'm actually, it probably won't be done now, but I'm actually going to send away. So you've just got to send like $3.99 or something for this. I think it is $3.99 they were saying. So yeah, $3.99. So you know, I'll take a chance and they just send me that back saying no, it's done. I might actually do a search to see if it actually still is a company that is still, sorry, CDA is still about. So these were the editions that you can get. And yeah, I'll actually go to their website. That'll tell me actually what we're talking about. And, you know, some of these editions are fantastic in this range. I've got a few of them. There was a time when I was actually going to try and collect them all, but some of the prices were just crazy. But you did get some great stuff in this edition. Yeah, so you had the deluxe collection. And then you've got the classic and gold editions. And there's some great films in here. And it's just one of those things where if you do come across them, they're well worth it. Like these ones, these ones on eBay are round about, depending on condition, £15 to £25. So some of them aren't too bad, but some of the other ones go for crazy money. But there are some great films. Enter the Dragon one is fantastic. I've got that one and that is absolutely amazing. And then inside here, we've got the booklet that comes with it. And there you go, that's all. Some of the cast, crew, producers, screenplay, everything in there. And then you've got some scenes from the film and some writing on the film. But do you know what? I was just thinking as I was doing this, the last time I seen this film was actually on VHS. That's how long ago it's been. So I haven't seen this film in over 25 years. Over 25 years. And there's a couple of scenes in there that are quite graphic. I won't go into them now, but there's one where I think he meets James Woods' now wife, and she asks, "Do you remember him?" Which, yeah, if I remember that scene quite correctly, it is a dark scene. It's a dark scene. And then we've got your film cell here, and there you go. So I do like these small ones on this one, and then on the back, I need that number. Sorry, I've had to cover it up this time, but I need this number to see if I can get this film or not, as the case may be. So you've got some writing on the films, and there's the Cine type. Yeah, so I'll have a look. I'm actually thinking of getting all of these and putting them in a frame together. And then to finish it off, we have got some stills from the film. And again, it was unopened. Sorry, it was unopened. I've just opened it up. And on the back, it's plain. But these are all black and white stills, which add something to it. I do like black and white stills. So, again, James Woods was great in this film from what I can remember. And I think that's his wife. It's been so long that I can't remember it. And that's when they were younger in the beginning of the film. That's when he comes out of prison. There you go. So they were the stills that I got with it. I'm very, very happy with this edition. If you guys have any questions, or if you've seen it for a good deal on it, let me know what you think. But anyway, guys, listen, thanks for watching. Take care. And now on to the next part of it, where I tell you what I actually paid for the film itself. On to the next part of the vlog, guys. So guys, that was the unboxing of Once Upon a Time in America, the Regency edition by Warner Brothers. Now, before I do the big reveal of how much I actually paid for this, there are two versions of this film. One is just a little over 2 hours, which, you know, is a chopped down version. It's not really worth watching, to be honest with you. But if you want to see the true epic version, it is just under 4 hours. So it's a nice long way to spend an evening. As I said, Sergio Leone's the director, Ennio Morricone does the score, and you've got some great actors and actresses in here. And it did, to me, as I said before, it does get a bit overshadowed by The Godfather, but well worth checking out if you can. So, how much did I actually pay for this edition? And as I said before, it was £511 on the Buy It Now price, buy now prices don't really mean a lot depending on how you feel about them. What did I pay? So I didn't pay 5, I didn't pay 4, I didn't pay 3, I didn't pay 2, I didn't even pay £100 for this edition. No, I didn't even pay £50 for this edition. It ended on Thursday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, or 12:53 or something like that, but 1 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. And I paid the princely sum of £33, just under £33 for this edition. I think I got an absolutely stonking bargain with this one. As I said, I've been looking around, I can't see it anywhere else. So yeah, I am more than chuffed. As I said, the steelbook for this edition is insanely expensive, but the steelbook is embossed. It's got a nice gold. If you ever see the steelbook and you see it under £50, get it, because it is an absolutely one of the best steelbooks ever released. I think Zavvi might have been the ones who first brought it out. I'm not too sure on that one, but I wasn't going to spend that money. I'm more than happy with this edition. There is a flyer in there that says for the poster. I'm actually just out of curiosity going to try and see if the poster thing still works or not. I don't think it will, but I'll give it a shot anyway and see what happens. The worst I can do is get an email back saying no. But so that was it, guys. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts. Do you think I got a great bargain, or do you think, you know, when you have a buy it now price, it's just insane prices, you can put whatever you want on it? But as I said, I was the only purchaser, the only bidder on this one, which really surprised me. As I said, I don't know if it was the time of the day it was ending or not. Who knows? But I am more than happy with this. Anyway, guys, listen, thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you real soon on my next vlog.